wanted to have, you're looking for much bigger fields to get a lot more stuff done, right? Or we could do a super modification up here on fields 24, 29, 30, and 25. You could almost, if you wanted to make one great big square, oh, you got a house here. Okay. That's fine. Well, I'm almost thinking we at the break up where I'm standing. I don't know if you can see me on the mini map, but this break facing the mountain, the direction my pointer's pointing, we cut grass right across there. Psych. Nice. No, it's because sometimes when I log in, I don't know who I want to watch, and I actually this morning I found this chick who was streaming it, and she was funny as hell. So I started watching her stream. She made me giggle because she was on with two other dudes, and they were digging a big ass hole. So I asked if they were digging their own grave, and they were testing some dynamite, and they tried to throw the dynamite down into the hole, and it bounced back into their faces, and they blew each other up. It was the it was funny as hell. Yeah, I'm over by the barn by 25. Well, here's my thought. If you wanted to get, um, this is what I would probably do myself if I was working this area, would be to, at this point here, kind of even with the edge of the house tip here, I would start my grass and head straight across this way and cut the field off. Okay? And then everything to my left, which is down this direction, would be cut off, grass it for now. And then at this point, you could merge 25 down with 24 all the way down through here, even with the edge of the house almost. You'd lose this entire dirt road, basically. Okay. Well, the house is useless anyways, right? And then you would lose this road in the middle because this would be all merged together all the way down through here as well. Okay. What? He would actually have to seed uh towards the sunset. Well, we would leave uh a gap. It would be like the width of the grass, and he would actually have to seed it towards his main farm. But he also likes the roads, and I'm one that I would just chop the shit out of the roads. The only problem, will it harvest? Is there enough room this direction to turn around his harvester and shit? Yeah, there should be enough room. So if we leave this road alone, because then what you could almost do is also merge this field in with 30 and kind of do the same thing. Okay. Oh, we can do it. We can do it after the harvest. Yeah, you can let them seed away and take the harvest. That would, because yeah, you would just have to change directions, the same direction that this one goes towards the rock. Um, you could almost, you could almost turn, if you even cut this off, not even see. You could keep it as a smaller cropping if you wanted. You don't have to get rid of the field, and it would just be a small square. Yeah, you could even for a small, you could do a potato or a sweet potato, something small to run your taters on or something. Because then you could expand this one down a little bit more to give you a little bit more fielding, maybe down towards the house. Yeah, because you could expand it almost down to this hill, not quite, but because by doing that, you're going to maximize your field a little bit better, and you won't have to worry about by bringing the grass out to probably right here, I think. You would still gain farming space. You wouldn't lose. You'd only lose like what? One strip, I'd say two strips of grass heading towards the mountain. You gain it. Right. And that other field becomes a miscellaneous field with no number. And you can expand on that one as well because you can almost take that one almost to the edge if you wanted. Down probably to about here. and then expand it this way to the road. That way you get your turning around ability, and then you actually gain farmland that way. And it would be different. No one else, I don't think, has done something like that. They've probably just merged them all together and just dealt with the derpiness. But but yeah, definitely that's something I would have definitely do personally. I mean, if you definitely don't like it, next time you cultivate, you can just take your grass seeder and run it straight back up this road, and it'll remake the road. Yeah, you can save if you want. I mean, I just see things differently when I do shit like this. I mean, it's something that you didn't have enough opportunity because, like I said, when I was doing Farm Sim 11, you didn't have a lot of opportunities to make your green space. That's why I would love to see a map with all green space so I could make my own fields because I think that would be freaking awesome. I did it to her map as well. She didn't have enough money to buy a field and she wanted to do silage, so I took the green space and made a field. So it only cost the value of what? A plow? So for, 12 grand, we made our own field and it paid for itself. Well, I'm still working on 33 right now. We can do it today. It's not a biggie. I mean, I can do my entire stream today on your your map today. I mean, the lag's not too bad. It bounces once in a great while, but so far the lag has been very minimal. I mean, so far the AI has done almost 100% of that field on 33 so far, cultivating the way it's set up this second, and I haven't finished it. So I mean, yeah, I took it to the road, but it's some of it's going to get grassed over just because it does follow the road up. And this spot's going to get grassed, that's for sure. We'll probably take a straight line this way with the grass. So we'll nip it here. So it's nice and straight. Some of these fields, it is definitely hard to find where the straight lines are supposed to be. But like I said, you can still play single player with online mode. Um, it gets rid of the traffic, and if he's going to do 100% of this field, then that's probably something you should consider as well. Yeah, just password your server, and you know, and if someone does want to, yeah, just don't give out your password. Oh, the safe word. The safe word. Okay, where did he touch you? The safe word for today is stop. No means no. It's like it's like talking to kids when you're teaching them, don't go with strangers, and if they say something and you're like, well, what's the safe word, and they don't know it, then you run away. Dude, I can hear myself and I sound really, really weird. Oh, see, he cultivated. I didn't think he was going to get to it, but he did. Right up to the road. He's cultivated straight up to the road, dude, where I plowed. It'd be even funnier where I plowed into the road by mistake if it actually grows wheat and shit in the field in the middle of the road. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna start a map of this and just plow right in the middle where the white line is. So the only place I actually had to restart him was up here, but I knew that was going to happen because of the way I over plowed, which I did on purpose. So this is going to get grassed off. But so far, with the AI, being online, he's doing 100% of the fielding right now. So what he doesn't actually cultivate is what's going to get grassed. So if he does 100%, then you're going to gain a lot of fielding because this was a big space. Yeah, I got to move. Okay, so I'm thinking at this point, because this is where he stopped. You see where he stopped cultivating? That's where we're going to draw our line for grass straight down through. So you will lose a hair bit. Yeah, I mean, you gain in other. He's going to be gaining in other fields anyways. But if he's looking for 100%, this is going to be the spot. All right, so on this corner, right where this white dot is, right there, is where we're going to start our grass seeder. We still have to finish cultivating those so we can. You're welcome. Oh, it's low. He signed a contract stating that all damages are non-responsible of the hired help. There's a waiver. That's correct. Hey, my mama says I could sell ice to an Eskimo. I guess it really, for you, it depends on what the Eskimo looks like. Ooh, touche. Right. I'm gonna stop the worker for now. What? That's not me. I missed what? It's okay. CB does the same thing once in a while. You missed it. You missed. Oh, never mind. Delay. Well, what it is because I actually have no seed in here, so I'm relying on the AI to kick in and do it correctly. All right. It's it's the fact that the AI is derpy, but by the time I get done, they're not derpy. That's right. It's like being a horse whisperer or something. Yeah, right. Fields look good to you so far? Thanks. So we're just going to finish cultivating this small little brown area down through here that's straight ahead of me, and then we're going to grass it over. And that should be take care of his AI issue with hesitation. Because at least with this cultivator, the part that we're saving, the AI does 100% of the field with, so he will know more once he starts using his bigger stuff. Because it may be different with the bigger stuff, so we'll go from there. Because there's only one YouTube you need to do. Mine. No, I'm just kidding. So, as you can see what just happened with this AI, how it stops on these weird derpiness fields. That's why we're cutting this area out, but we expand in other places. So this is where this is going to stop on this field. So this will be all fixed up after we're done. So